I can't stress enough how important the concepts and what is happening and the speed of which artificial intelligence is going to change humanity. It is something that we all need to pay attention to, understand, and use in our favor, because it's happening, and it's happening at a scale of which you cannot comprehend. That technological growth is going exponential, and it is not going to stop regardless of what the central banks are doing or inflation's doing. It's kind of irrelevant when the speed of technological adoption is so rapid and so truly extraordinary and profound. The ways which this is changing humanity, both from education, medical sciences, science in general, the creative industries, the media industry, everybody. This is, again, happening on a scale like the internet, but maybe even more so. And we've got many of these technologies all overlapping. As I've talked about before, blockchain technology has been the fastest adoption of any technology the world has ever seen, and looks like AI may even exceed that. So you can either fear this stuff, or you can use it to your advantage and invest in your own future. And that's the route I take. There is unintended consequences. We just don't know what they are. And I think Emad's point about should it be given to the few or the many to deal with those unintended consequences, I think he's probably right that give it to everybody is probably the only way around this.
Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. And that intro was, of course, the Real Vision channel and Raoul Pal hosting. The reason why I chose it is because my first story is about using AI. I did a video on the first day the Chat GPT became available for the public to use. I use it now every day to assist me in my research. I did about 24 models on XRP today with it. Yep, pricing models. I encourage you to do your own using this artificial intelligence because you'll quickly learn a few things. The price, for example, of XRP based on a bridge transfer of 1 trillion in daily volume, which we're not even close to that yet, used just 2 times in the circulating liquid supply. That would be the supply available to use, which I set at 30 billion, calculates to an XRP worth just over $16. Now, some people thought that the 30 billion of the liquid supply was a little too large, so I reduced it to 20 billion. With this 20 billion, I reused the token 100 times. That would be a single token used 100 times in a 24-hour period. So that then calculated an XRP price of $5. And I know what you're saying to yourself. 100 times? Using the single token 100 times? Yes, a single token can actually be used 21,600 times in a 24-hour period based on 4-second settlement times. So theoretically, 100 times is 100% possible. When you do these models, it's not an exact science, but you can get some ideas based on, where all that XRP is floating out there. In the wild, you have 38.5% of XRP under the control of Binance. And Binance is one of the largest market makers in the space. They are really providing liquidity all over, especially if you go to Short the FOMO's website. You can see just exactly how much he's moving, and it's always in the top 5. Don't rely on other people to do those pricing models for you. You've got the tool to do it. And if you've got the time, put those together, and you're going to come up with some very interesting pricing models of your own. And if you want to share them, do tag me on Twitter. I'd love to see it. Just go to openai.com and click on Try Chat GPT, and you're off to the races. What's interesting is Philippe found this slide that was a Swift slide back in 2015, because with those pools of XRP that are sitting all over the world, it is putting the correspondent banking model under threat, big time. We're not at $1 trillion a day yet. We've still got a long way to go. But with this build out of XRP, the need for correspondent banking partners to park all of that capital around the world for that just in case you get a transfer day is quickly going away. So what was considered a threat back in 2015 is a reality today. Just a little bit of an update here on Sam Bankman fraud. There's a lot of talk about the two mystery bail sponsors that are going to be revealed. They ponied up a total of $700,000. One person was $200,000, the other person $500,000. This was to help secure the total $250 million. Now, a lot of people are trying to guess who in the world these two people are. I'm going to take a stab at one of them. Gabriel Bankman-Fried. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of the two sponsors, his brother. And so we'll find out soon as the 7th, or if there is an appeal, there could be a delay, but I think we're going to find out. I want to share something with you that I just didn't see coming. It's so ironic. We're talking about a tweet that came out from Jack Mallers. He's a Bitcoin maximalist personified. He uses Lightning, which is a layer 2 on the Bitcoin network. He uses it for his app called Strike to move money. And he's using the Lightning network to build out this remittance platform. Look at this. He's now promoting fiat and banks. I can't imagine what his Bitcoin maxi people are thinking. Well, what I'm thinking is wait till he discovers faster rails that settle for a fraction of a penny in 3 to 5 seconds. Moving right along, this is a January 2023 stat, and gosh, I don't know. I'm kind of a stat fanatic. I love it. I never get tired. That and looking at a map. I can look at a map for hours. Well, if we take a look at the social platforms and the amount of time that people are spending on them, TikTok is at the top. Look at that, an average of 23 hours a month. Then followed by YouTube, which is just clipping at the heels. Then Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Line, Twitter's all the way down to just 5.5 hours. I don't think that's crypto Twitter, people. No way. Then Telegram, Snapchat, and Facebook Messenger. My point is that today was the first day that YouTube started to aggressively market and monetize the short videos. So I think you're going to see a lot of content creators go to this short format, and they definitely want to catch TikTok. And with the closeness in that competition, I think they'll do it pretty easily too. I'm really pleased to let you know that I'll be Zooming next week with the co-founder and lead of a 350-person team that Ripple formed a partnership with, and they are called Futureverse. They're building a Web3 ecosystem where ownership ranks very high, and companies are going to be able to come and build. This is a bigger project than you realize. As I've said on numerous occasions, I believe that the projects that are built on XRP are going to outshine, outweigh, outperform, and have that impact on the XRP supply more than on-demand liquidity. One of the properties in Futureverse is Fluff World. When this partnership was first brought to light, this is the card that caught my eye. The Root network will be developed on the XRP Ledger global infrastructure with XRP as the default gas token. So this is going to extend the utility of XRP. Yeah, I can't wait for this Zoom. So projects like these are projects you want to pay attention to because they do have a direct impact on that supply, which has a direct impact on the demand, which has a direct impact on price. And keeping with utility, finally something solid for XLM. Yes, 59 projects. Some of the early developers have been awarded grants to build on the new functional Soroban smart contracts. Smart contracts are going to open the door to DeFi, and so there'll be a lot more opportunity to actually use the digital asset XLM. I'm very happy for all those XLM holders, which I am not, yet. I might get back in, but I am truly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm happy because, yeah, I was getting a little worried there. Now, this came out at the Stellar Development Foundation quarterly review, which happened at 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. I was just quite surprised. Now, this isn't throwing any shade, but there was only 99 people that viewed. I thought it was a little bit of a low engagement, but yeah, maybe everyone just thought, well, I can catch it later. All right, everybody, we're jumping to the fluff. There is a temple near Tokyo that is called Ongaku-ji. Ongaku means music. And, well, this particular temple, which was founded in the year 824, has these nearby pine trees. And when the wind rushes through, it sounds like music. So, Ongaku-ji Temple gives funerals to the needles of record players. Yes, I'm not kidding you. When your needle finally breaks, you can bring it in, and this year they will hold that memorial service on March 9th. Now, if you can't bring your needle in person, they will accept it by mail. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.